let us practice changing between exponential and log form. This will help us to solve problems and get some answers and see how we will use logs in problems. So, if we start with 4 to what power is equal to 15? Okay, so kind of what we were looking at the beginning of this unit, right? So 4 to what power is 15? We could guess, right? Should be a little less than 2, I think, because 4 squared would be 16 and 15 is just a little bit less. But if we want to find it out exactly, we're going to turn it into log form and let our calculator evaluate the log. So the base, when you change to log form, write the word log, and then the base stays the same. So now the base in log form goes down here. So the base stays on the bottom. And then you're going to switch the locations of the 15 and the x, these two values. So this is the 15 now, and this is the x. Okay, that to me is the easiest way to remember it. The base stays the same, the two other numbers switch places. Okay, now just to let you know, in a few minutes, we're going to look in our calculator how to solve this in our calculator, okay? Because our calculator can do logs for us, and even a scientific calculator, you don't have to have a graphing calculator to make this happen, but there's a few ways that we can get an actual answer using our calculator for this. All right, let's look at another one. 3.2 to the x power is equal to 21.8. Okay, so clearly this is a problem we need a calculator for, but we cannot type it in as is because we have an equal sign with the other side. We need to be able to solve for this x. So we go log, keep the base the same, that's the 3.2, and then switch the location of the other numbers. Okay, remember it is the inverse, so they are switching around. All right, this is a number we can type into our calculator. All right, let's go the other direction. So let's say that we have a log. Let's say log base 2 of 8 is equal to x. Okay, if these numbers are good numbers, we can solve this without a calculator. So now we're going to turn this problem, so this is a different problem. I don't want this to get confused. There. We're going to turn this problem into an exponential problem, okay? So remember, the base is still the base, and then switch the x and the 8. So 2 to the x is equal to 8. This is one you should be able to do in your head, right? 2 to what power is 8? Third power. So x is equal to 3. Okay, let's try another. Log base 5 of 5. Okay, and that is equal to x. So the base is 5. Switch the x and the other 5. So 5 to what power equals 5? So x is equal 1 because that's the first power. Okay. We can also solve problems using logs and exponents that solve for different parts of the equation. Okay, so this is log base x of 4 is equal to 2. Okay, so notice that the base here, x, is very inconvenient. I don't know how we would solve for that using a calculator even, right? So then you want to turn it into exponential form. So x, and then switch them, squared equals 4. Okay, x squared equals 4. So if we want to solve for x, we could take the square root of both sides, and we get x is equal to 2 or -2. Okay, however, the base of an exponential equation and a log equation cannot be negative, so our answer is only 2, Notice that originally that was the base there, okay? Let's try another. Log base 5 of the square root of 125. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. So that's equal to x. Okay. So let's turn that into exponential form. So 5 to what power is equal to the square root of 125? This is the same process. I just want to make sure, oh, sorry, I'm running off the screen a little. I just want to make sure you understand those exponents, right? It's the same process as the last one. Here, let me pull that up a little bit more. I'm sorry. Like a little too much paper on my computer screen today. This exponent's a little more complicated, right? So this is 5 to the x power, and then the square root of 125. So 125 is 5 cubed, right? So this is the square root of 5 cubed. And then do you know that the square root is the 1/2 power? I think you do, but if not, now you know. That is the 1/2 power. So this is the same as 5 to the 3/2 power, because it's 1/2 times 3. Okay, so if 5 to the x is equal to 5 to the 3/2, then x is equal to 3/2.